is rural Sri Lanka, where I grew up. It's a hot, humid, dusty place. But yet, I used to have a very simple life. I used to eat the same curry every day, 3 meals. I used to wear a sarong, day in, day out. I used to live with the same wife every day. But my life started to change when I came to Australia. I started eating Vegemite sandwiches instead of curries. I dished my sarong for a wedding. But I didn't dish my wife, but instead going to the nightclub to find a new one. But hardest of all is the language barrier. I started telling jokes in English. Nobody understood me. Everyone used to give me a blank face. I call this lost in translation. But one fine day, a miracle happened. My Aussie friends invited me for a beer, and I got drunk. And I started talking gibberish that day. And everyone started to laugh. That day I realized drinking helps me to improve English. And my jokes. That day onwards, I started drinking more and more. Even tonight, I had few drinks, so you all can understand me. With my newfound confidence in drinking, I decided to introduce myself to the new girls, hoping to find new wife. But there's one problem. Every time I open my mouth, people are looking for a juicy information about me. Some even turn into a sniffer dog, sniffing for more information. One day I took a taxi home. Taxi driver is an Indian looking woman. And she looked at me and I looked at her. Our eyes met. And she asked me the most amazing question. Are you an Indian? I said, no. Do I look like Indian? I'm not even brown. She was not satisfied with my answer. Then she asked me, are you Pakistani? I said, no. You Bangladeshi? I said, no. She's running out of the country. Based on her guessing. Then she asked me, where are you from? I said, I'm from Sri Lanka. I thought she would let me go home peacefully. But I was wrong. Then she asked me, are you Hindu? I said, no. Muslim? No. Christian? No. You sick? I said, no, I'm not sick. Last time I got sick when I got COVID. She meant seek the religion. She ran out the religion too. And then she asked me, what's your religion? I said, I'm Buddhist. Now I told her both my race and religion. I thought, hopefully, she would take me home peacefully. But I was wrong. Then she asked me, do you eat meat? I said, yes, I love meat. Then she asked me, do you eat beef? I said, yes, beef was my favorite. I don't even eat chicken. Then she told me, you can't eat beef. I said, excuse me, beef rendang is my favorite. I love beef. Then she told me, you are a Buddhist. Buddhists can't eat beef. This taxi driver becoming my diet planner and spiritual guru. Telling me what I can and can't eat for spiritual reason. Luckily at the end of that questioning, I was home. But that's not the only taxi encounter I have. Another day I took a taxi. And this time the taxi driver is an Australian man. We all know Australian people. They don't mind other people's business. But he was different. He looked at me and I looked at him. Our eyes met again. And this time he asked me, did you come by boat? As if he misunderstood my identity to Captain Cook. I said, yes, I came by boat. I was actually truthful with my answer. At the time, I was living in South Perth. Every day I used to take a boat, sailing to the city. Unlike last time, taxi driver becoming the diet plan and spiritual guru, this taxi driver becoming border protection officer. He's trying to figure out how I came to Australia. That's not the only type of question I had to answer. there's a mighty Sri Lankan community in Perth. They have a completely different kind of questions. Their first question always, when did you come to Australia? As if they came to Australia 40,000 years ago, even before the indigenous people. Their second question is always about jobs. In their eyes, there are only 4 jobs in existence: doctors, lawyers, engineers, and accountants. If you answer to these 2 questions properly, you get invited to party. Not only that, if there's a spare road at home and you happen to be single, a marriage proposal is When I look back, these questions are rather personal, but I love it. Without this question, how could I find the material for my next speech? That's why, when I look back, my journey from Colombo to this land of Vegemite is a roller coaster of cultural adventure. At the beginning, I felt lost, but with the help of my friends, I was able to find my way in, and especially their drinking habits. Now, I don't feel lost anymore. Yet, I still love my curries. I still love my sarong. I still live with my wife, but she doesn't know I'm still going to the nightclub without telling her.